This is a beautiful 1957 Continental Mark II, and it's being serviced here at the National Parts Depot Museum. You see the factory air conditioning system is being recharged. It's a beautiful car, beautiful state of restoration, but it's a very special car too, and you'll find out in a minute or so why it is. I chose this car for one reason, to see how the air conditioning system was being charged. Notice the interior is beautiful. The windows are up, of course, and can't get a really good view, but the major thing here about this car is looking in the trunk. And the evaporator is housed right there on that shelf at the extreme end of the trunk, forward end. And that's how many of the early air conditioners have placed their evaporators, right there, rather than behind or under the dash. But now you're going to get a view of why this car is so special. It was the personal car of Eleanor Ford, the wife of Edsel. It was for her use, and so it is here. Wow. And you find out a little more information about Edsel, of course, if you didn't know. At the very end, I have a static picture of a plaque that's here in the trunk, which talks about Edsel and his contribution and his really initial formulation of the original Continental. But to have here a Ford that was in the Ford family and driven by Edsel's wife after he passed away. He passed away quite early. He died of cancer, and thereby hangs a tale of Ford family dynamics. Probably the most underappreciated son that there ever was. Henry really took him for granted. And then supposedly he couldn't believe he was sick. And when he died, he just went into a tailspin and just wandering around in the garden, unaware of what really happened. His whole world, Henry Ford's world, was shattered. But at any rate, the long story of the Ford family. But here is his wife's car. And here we have the static picture of that information.